of Germany. This is game 2 of the Basketball Champions League tournament, brought to you by EWE Basketball, and it promises to be a very exciting season as both of these two teams coming off very, very close game in the previous week of game day 1, neither coming up with a victory. Dinamo Sassari missing a 3 here on the home court against Pinar Karşıyaka, just losing the game by 2s to the boys from Turkey. While EWE Baskets Oldenburg coming up with a short victory, coming up with a short deficit, losing by 3 on game day 1 against Enise. So, as you can see, other Group A fixtures last night, Hapoel Holon got a very early taste of what it's like to play one of the top dogs, AS Monaco. Pinar Karşıyaka, an impressive win over Juventus Sutena. NSA come up to their first loss as they took on UKAM Murcia. This Group A, very, very exciting. A lot of good teams here with potential to potentially get to that Final Four at the end of the season here in the Basketball Champions League. As we mentioned, you look at the group already. AS Monaco up to their second win, really making comfortable work of their life here. The saying goes, business as usual for AS Monaco. Pinar Karşıyaka also a favorites that want to get as far as they can in this competition, followed by UKAM Murcia, who are also undefeated. UKAM Murcia coming up with a very impressive comeback against Hapoel Holon in their opening game day here in the Basketball Champions League. And let's not forget, both of these two teams, Oldenburg, along with Dinamo Sassari, did very well last year. Oldenburg almost getting past Banvit, who made it to the final where they lost. But let's look at the lineups tonight. Some very, very interesting players, the likes of Brian Allen, Christian Jones, and Brad Lusing, who will come off the bench, not to mention Ricky Polden. Some very impressive players who also featured here last year for EWE Baskets Oldenburg in the Basketball Champions League. We'll just show you some players that will feature for Dinamo Sassari, who also themselves have a very, very impressive lineup. The likes of one of their top players, Levi Randolph, scored 27 points in their last game against Pinar Karşıyaka with 4 rebounds. He will also be trying to get off the mark tonight. Not to mention Sean Jones and Jack Devecki, some very, very tough players in this team tonight. William Hatcher as well. They'll be making sure that they get off the mark and get Dinamo Sassari their first victory here in the 2017-18 Basketball Champions League regular season. Well, if we go back last year, both of these teams very, very impressive. Oldenburg with 10 wins and 4 losses in the regular season. They managed to make it into the last 32 where they were knocked out by Banvit, the runners-up of the Basketball Champions League, by Dinamo Sassari, one of the top 5th place finishers. They made it all the way to the quarterfinals where they lost a very, very, very interesting and exciting doubleheader against AS Monaco. And they also saw that Monaco was in their group this year, so they'll be looking to have a good fixture when they go up against them. Well, not a lot can be taken away from these players. I mean, they got a very, very talented group with already a year's experience in this competition. The likes of Brian Allen, point guard, the American, along with Christian Jones, not to mention the experienced player of Ricky Polding, will be looking to give them the experience they need to get them off the mark tonight and get a crucial victory here on the road and pick up that first crucial victory here in the Basketball Champions League. Dinamo Sassari really, really have to come up with the goods because last week was tough for them to not get that victory on their home court. So they got to make sure they protect the court and come up with a crucial victory, give the fans some belief to show that they can go far in this competition. Stepcevic, only 13 points last week. They need a little bit more productivity coming out from him. The likes of Jones and Pierre really need to step up as well, but Levi Randolph, one man can't win a team. He's going to need a little bit of help. But we'll just introduce you to our officials, and we're proud to say that we have some of the finest officials here in the Basketball Champions League and any other World Basketball event held by FIBA. And they'll do a good job tonight. Just give them the accolades they deserve. The referees tonight are coming from Turkey, Albania, Croatia. Tomislav Vojvod, Jedzi Chichi, and Zafar Ilmaz. And we've given them the accolades. And they're going to do an excellent job tonight. We're proud, as we said, to have some of the finest officials here in the Basketball Champions League. Well, as we mentioned, this is a massive, massive game for Dinamo Sassari, because not only that, it's the second game in a row they're going to play in the home court. Next week, they're off to Spain, where they'll play against UCAM Murcia. So, 2 games on the home court, got to protect it. The starting lineups: EWE Baskets Oldenburg, Razib Mahalbazic will start at the center, partnered by Philip Schvelum, and Kevin Walrath will play in the backcourt with Brian Allen and Richard McConnell. It's going to be interesting to see how they get off the mark, but they're really going to have to play together, because they're on the road tonight. Dinamo Sassari, along with Oldenburg, raised the eyebrow last year when they really went far in the competition. I don't think many expected them to go where they went, but they really proved that they can mix it here in Europe with the big boys. So this is promised to be 2 teams who, in my opinion, are very, very equal and offer a different style of basketball to each other. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they get off the mark. We'll just show you the starting lineups pretty soon from Dinamo Sassari. A lot of talk was about Levi Randolph and where the help was going to come from. We talked about Pierre and Jones, Stipcevic as well. Need to try and get him off the mark as much as possible. 4 3-pointers last week from Stipcevic. He was 4 for 10 from the perimeter. So if we can get him some good looks, get the ball into the paint, draw the defenders, head coach Mladen Drenovic will be definitely trying to make sure his team go through the motions and try and get out on the break as much as possible. Try and exploit Dinamo Sassari best where they can. But he knows what's expected if they're going to get a win tonight. Well, the starting lineups for Dinamo Sassari: in the low post, the partnership of Sean Jones and Achille Palonara. And in the backcourt, like we said, top scorer Levi Randolph with 27 points last week. His partner in the backcourt with Scott Bamford and Federico Paschini. Relatively, would be quite disappointed in the fact they couldn't come up with a victory in the last week, but take nothing away from Pinar Kashiaka. They came here, they played well on the road, and they're definitely one of the favorites in this group. He knows they put a line under that game. They've looked it over, and they've moved on to this one now. This is a big game. 2 opening games on their home court. They really got to protect the home court here in the Basketball Champions League. Well, one of these teams tonight is going to go to 1 win and 1 loss, but the other one's going to go to 0-2. Currently in Group A, it's Hapoel Holon and Juventus Utena, the only other teams to have lost 2 games. Dinamo Sassari, it's very imperative they protect their home court, but likewise for EWE Baskets Oldenburg, they want to get off the mark as soon as possible as well, because you don't want to be catching up early stages here in the Basketball Champions League. I think the game's only going to get tougher for them, as next week on October 25th, EWE Baskets Oldenburg going to host one of the big boys, Pinar Kashiaka. And they won't see AS Monaco to the 8th of November, where they travel on the road to the south of France. So this will be a good chance for Oldenburg to get their first victory here on the road in Sardinia. Both teams just exchange sportsmanship and shake hands, along with the officials. We're just a few seconds away from tip-off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere, because it is the Basketball Champions League It is EWE Baskets Oldenburg, our visitors from Germany, facing our hosts here in Sardinia, Dinamo Sassari. Do not go anywhere. It is Group A of the Basketball Champions League. And Oldenburg come up with the first possession and win the tip. Oh, puts it behind his back, takes it in, pulls up from 10 feet, hand in his face, can't get it. Sassari come up with a rebound. Pulls up for 15, drains it right in the face. Beautiful look, the early 2 points. Dinamo Sassari break the first two. Down the other end, looked like he got fouled, but they get the offensive board, puts a pump fake up, gotta go up. Wasn't able to get the Basic, got the air ball, but was almost called for a 3-second violation. Managed to get it off in the end, but they get it in. They drain the three-pointer. Get it down, Randolph goes baseline, turns it over. Basic comes up with a possession. Takes it all the way, nobody picked him up, and it's an easy layup. Nobody stepped out to stop him, and that is as easy as it ever gets. Guys step out, try and stop the penetration. I don't think Ricky Polden will ever get an easy look of a penetration, never in the game of basketball. Takes in, throws the alley-oop up, gets it to go, and it's and one. Beautiful play. It's a nice way to commit the pick and roll. And it all started with Bamford. He just threw the ball up, gave it to Jones, and Jones able to finish it off. And they go to the line to make it a three-point play. The foul on Basic. Swishes and makes it a three-point play. Polden takes it in, gives a bounce pass. Basic just lays it up. Beautiful pass by Polden. Took it in with 2 dribbles and just gave the bounce pass off. Can't get the 18-foot jump shot, but Allen gets a big rebound. Throw it down low to Basic. Backs down. He turns it over. Good defense. It's a tough way to start the game already. See here, Jones just so physical. Not allowing the back down, but it's enough to make Basic turn the ball over. Pulls up from 15 foot, can't get it. Allen with a big offensive board. Kicks it out, we got a triple. He can't get it. Dinamo Sassari getting every offensive board at the moment. Back out the Polonara. Bamforth puts up the floater, can't get it. Oh, baby, tip it back. And that's what Dr. Jones is all about. You gotta put a body on him. You can see here, nobody boxed him out. Just put the tip back dunk. McConnell throws it down low. Basic doesn't get blocked, but they get their offensive board back. They turn it over. We got a fast break. In transition, he's fouled, and one. And Allen Spisu is going to go to the free throw line to make it a three-point play. You can see here, big steal in transition, made the contact, laid it off the glass. Marco Spisu, the young Italian point guard, 22 years of age. Played in a few Italian clubs already, but settling for life here in Sardinia. Makes it a three-point play. Already Dinamo Sassari 4 points on the break. Good way to start the game. Holden throws it down low, gets it to Allen. Allen steps back from 15. Oh my Lord, right in the face of Spisu. And he kisses it with his English. Spisu looks for the pick and roll, can't get it. Takes it in, off the backboard, can't get it, rims in and out. And we break down the other end. Turn it over, get a steal, another transition. Can he keep it alive? No, he can't. Yes, they do. Up again, and he lays it up. And all of a sudden, Dinamo Sassari just going after every opportunity they can get. Scott Bamford just able to lay it up. But there you can see the defensive hustle, and that is what it's all about. As it all started with Levi Randolph not giving up on it, but able, Scott Bamford, to get the easy layup. And Oldenburg got a cool timeout. Well, Oldenburg with already 3 turnovers here in the first quarter, just a little bit nervous with the possession of the basketball.
Somebody take the shot from the blue, and directly outside, must take the 5-man box out.
Well, he obviously doesn't sound very happy, does he?
But this is the beginning. They make a difference. In offense, 8.
Dinamo Sassari already 6 points on the break. Really did a good job of getting out on the fast break and spreading the court. We'll get the ball in play. Takes it down the middle. Avoids the block, can't get it. Offensive board, fades away the hook, and hooks it with his right hand. And he's just able to get it in. Kevin with a big, big, big hook shot. Spisu looking for the pick and roll. He can't get it. Gives up a 3. He's fouled on the ground. The foul is on number 15, Kevin. Takes it down, puts up another floater, can't get it. Big rebound. Get it back to McConnell. McConnell shakes, bakes, pulls up for 3. Can't get it. And a big rebound. Dishes it off the pick and roll, gets the foul, and 1! All of a sudden, Sean Jones just unstoppable. Set the pick, got it right back, made the contact, he just goes up with it. That is a beautiful play. Sean Jones, and here you see the previous play, started with the fast break, but Sean Jones, native of Miami, Florida, makes it a 3-point play. He's having a good game so far here in the first quarter. And Oldenburg try to bring Christian Jones into the game. Hopefully try and make a bit of a difference. Small forward. Splits the penetration all the way up and easily lays it up. Nobody came out to stop Brian Allen. just split the defense, was able to lay it up to 4 points tonight, Brian Allen. Randolph tries to shake and bake, spins it, goes all the way. Randolph lays it up. Nobody can stop him. Levi Randolph, top scorer last week with 27 points, and that's the isolation ability you're going to get from him. Already 4 points tonight. Cross-court pass, good ball movement. McConnell gave up the three, and just as Sean Jones thought, he came up with a steal. Referee calls a reach-in foul. Tough call because it looks like a good defensive play, but it is a bit of a mismatch and an overreach. Stipchevich checks into the game. And an and-one play. He's going to go to the free throw line to make it a three-point play. Hatchie gets called for the personal foul. You can see McConnell going all the way, making the contact with Hatcher, just throwing it up off the backboard. Mickey McConnell makes it a three-point play. They throw it down low to Jones. Good ball movement. Hatcher keeps it alive, pulls up for the three. Oh, baby! Hatcher just sinks it right in the face of Brian Allen. Nothing but net. Ricky Polden tries the fadeaway, goes in and around. Good move by Ricky Polden as he just gets in and around Levi Randolph. Managed to spin baseline, give the pump fake, get Randolph in the air, and puts up the floater. Randolph down the other end, he'll respond. Ricky Randolph, Levi Randolph goes up to 6 points. In and around, just answers straight back down the other end. Nobody getting in the way to stop him. Bolden tries the baseline, steps back, shoots it. He can't get it. Big offensive rebound by Jones. Brian Allen tries to isolate, puts it through his legs, nowhere to go. Jones pulls up from 15 feet. Oh my Lord, Christian Jones makes it look easy off the pull-up dribble jump shot. Randolph, he'll pull for up for a three. Can't get it. Big rebound by Jones. They throw it down low, gets a reverse layup, but he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. You can see it's a beautiful spin, takes it baseline. Can't get the M1 though. Dinamo Sassari going to make a triple substitution. As Darko Planic comes in, along with Deshaun Pierre, the Canadian. It's an interesting change they're about to make. And at the free throw line, we've got Maxime Devu, the Belgian national. Last year played at Ches Nimburg here in the Basketball Champions League. Makes the first free throw. He's a very skillful back down post player. He makes it 2 out of 2 from the stripe. As he checks out of the game. Just coming back into game is the big fella, Rashid Mahalbashic. foul off the ball, and it looks like it's on Ricky Polden. Just a little bit over aggressive, trying to fight around the screen. It's a big screen, he's a big man, but he's got a little over aggressive. And the problem now is EWE Baskets Oldenburg are in the penalty, so any foul now, and Dinamo Sassari are going to go to the free throw line. Darko Planinic makes the first free throw. The Croatian, who's got a very vast amount of experience in European basketball, playing in Spain, playing in Israel, and in his home country, Croatia, as well. Makes it 2 for 2. Just over a minute to go here in the first quarter of this Group A fixture between Dinamo Sassari and EWE Baskets Oldenburg. Mihalbasic breaks down, goes up with the right hook, and that is a beautiful back down post play. Cool as you like, nobody stepped over to help. Rok Stipčević brings the ball up. Stipčević kicks it out. Hatcher for the threes. Made his last. Makes it again. Hatcher's got a hot hand. 2 for 2 from the perimeter. You got to get a hand out on him. Takes it baseline behind the back pass. Mihalbasic, he'll take a three-pointer. Can't get it. And Dinamo Sassari will try and get the last shot of the first quarter. Stipčević gets the screen. Down low, beautiful pass as he lays it up to Planinic. And it gets him an easy 2, and at the end of the first quarter, Dinamo Sassari just built a 5-point lead over EWE Baskets Oldenburg. Been exciting stuff so far. Both teams really going at each other. Dinamo Sassari just able to use a bit more of the depth in their bench, bringing players in and out of the game. EWE Baskets Oldenburg, maybe a few little turnovers that cost them, but you can see both teams 9 for 14 from 2-pointers, and both teams doing a decent job from the perimeter as well.
Everybody wanted this pass. Everybody is right up. We finish with 1 foul to me. It's not enough. I don't want 1 point ball. I wanted to play defense. Come on.
Now you can say, look at the passion saying to him, look, we've only got 1 foul. He says, basically trying to say, if you only committed 1 foul as a team, we're not trying hard enough on defense. We've got to be more aggressive. See some highlights from the first quarter. Ricky Polden with the catch and shoot. As soon as he got it, just let it go and drained it right in the face of Levi Randolph. Polden again, nobody stepped up to stop it, right in the face of Sean Jones. And the alley-oop play there from Bamba to Jones. Jones set the screen, went straight to the basket, said, hey, big fella, go fetch. It's a nice little play from Scott Banford all the way. Ricky Polden with the dish off to Mihalbasic. Took it in, drew Sean Jones, and gave him the wide open layup. Levi Randolph with the steal in transition, giving it off and just making the and one play. Nicely finished by Marko Spisu. Just making the contact and kissing it off the glass. Will Sassari begin second quarter of possession. Kicks it out, Pierre, he'll take a three. Can't get it. And Oldenburg can break. Byron Allen with a bit of shake and bake. Kicks it out, gets a three in the corner. Byron Allen. And he just let it rip, and he sinks the triple. Stipčević takes it in, looks for the kick out. He's fouled on the ground. It looks like fouls on Brad Lusing. And Oldenburg just try to regroup, try to stick together on the defensive side, because so far when Dinamo Sassari come up with a miss, Oldenburg just break down the other end. Rux Stipčević makes the first free throw. The Croatian professional. Played for a variety of clubs. Recently, a few clubs in Italy as well. Now setting well life in Sardinia. Mihalbicic tries to back down, use the strength. Got his last play. Goes to the middle again. Same exact play. Can anybody guard him? It's way too easy. They need people to step out and double team because he's just too strong in the low block. He's up to 6 points tonight. Got a very lethal back down post play. Pierre tries to shake and bake, in and out. Can't go anywhere. Puts up the junk hook, in and out. He can't get it. And Oldenburg can break. Allen gets the screen, pulls up for three, bit short. Hatcher takes it down the middle, puts a layup, and that is a beautiful play. And that is as tough as it gets, because he just took it all the way. Will Hatcher up to 8 points tonight, 3 for 3 from the field with 2 3-pointers already. Mihalbicic, they try to go to the same back down play. They look for the double team, kicks it out. We got a 3-ball. Can't get it, and a big, big rebound by Planinic. Just jumped over the entire defense. Got all the way over Schwetham. So he couldn't get the three, and here comes Planinic. Just jumps up and just takes it. They look to throw it down low. Planinic, now he'll try his back down play. Can't get as he kicks it out. Throw it down low, and they turn it over, and Oldenburg can break. Allen in transition, almost fell over, and he missed the layup. But they get the offensive board, pulls up for three in the corner. It's a poor shot selection. Should have brought the ball out. Try to get a good offense, but Dinamo Sassari and Will Hatcher come up with the ball. Stipčević just fouled by Brad Lusing off the screen. You can see just coming off, and Lusing just, well, it doesn't look like there's too much in it, but there's enough to put him off his feet. Well, Planinic will go to the bench and just take a breather. Oldenburg already with 18 fouls so far. They throw the alley-oop up. It's good defense by Mihalbicic, just stopping it. And in transition, it's fouled on the break. And go to the free throw line for 2 shots. You can see it's a good way, makes the contact and doesn't get the and one, but Carsten Tada will have 2 free throws. Maxime Zvu will come back into the game. Just try, give Mihalbicic a little bit of a breather. Tada makes the first free throw. The young man from Bamberg, Germany. He's played his whole professional career for a variety of clubs in the German Professional Basketball League. As he makes a second. You listen to these home fans, the atmosphere in here is absolutely electrifying. Pierre throws it down low to Sean James. James fades away, tough shot, but he still gets it to go. Sean James, an unstoppable force in the low post. Already with 10 points tonight, 4 for 5 from the field. Tada takes it baseline, kicks it out. Allen, big three, can't get it. And Sassari gets a deflection off Brad Lusing. The Sardinians will get the possession back. Will Hatcher will go to the bench, take a little breather. Banford wide open for three, can't get it. Thought about taking a baseline, but in the end throws it down low to Zvu. Backs down against Pierre. Sassari all over the floor fighting for the ball. And this is what you gotta love. Dinamo Sassari defenders come over, make the double team right here. Ball goes to the floor, 2 players on the ground, hustling for possession. Pierre and Scott Bamford just showing the ambition of the hustle. There's a foul on the ground. The foul is on Scott Bamford. It's his first personal foul of the game. Pulls up for three, can't get it. Rebound by Bamford. Gets a screen, kicks it out. Down low, puts it up, can't get it. A rare miss from Sean Jones. Oh, crosses over, but nowhere to go. He's fouled on the ground by Pierre. O'Connell, just such a quick ball handler. Not many players that can keep in front of him or try and contain him. Just so lethal, so explosive. Zvu pulls up for three, in and out, can't get it. And the big man for Oldenburg, not afraid to pull up for the triples, but at the same time not scoring them. Banford kicks it out. Crosses over, nice little play. We've got another kick out. Gave up the three. Kicks it, Jones under the basket, just lays it up. He's having a good game in the low block. He's got 12 points. You can see Dinamo Sassari, 22 points in the paint. EWE Baskets Oldenburg, only 14, but they just knock a triple. Ricky Polden just lights it up from the perimeter. Polden now up to 10 points down the other end. Sean Jones with a big rebound. Spisu gives it to Jones. Jones top of the key, can't get it. And Oldenburg get possession. Tada, pick and pop. Zvu gave up the three. Takes it in, he kicks it out. Polden, nobody wants to shoot the ball right now, but they get it down low. It's a miss. Dinamo Sassari just get a reach in. They come up with possession. Transition. for three. Oh, baby. That's what it's all about. Scott Bamford just pulling up for the triplet transition. Dinamo Sassari take a little lead as EWE Baskets Oldenburg need to call a timeout. You can see transition, Bamford just pulling up, nobody able to put a hand up to him as he makes Oldenburg pay. You can see it's good ball movement from Oldenburg, but nobody wants to shoot the ball. By the time they did get a shot off, Schwethel had no desire to try and go up and dunk it. You can see the second chance points is going in favor of EWE Baskets Oldenburg with 7-2, but right now they need to put a stop to Sean Jones. Try and keep Bamford off the ball as much as possible because the two of them have a really good 1-2 punch going on. Sassari with 10 assists. Just shows that they're moving the ball well, getting good reversals and getting guys open looks. Oldenburg really relying a lot on the one-on-one play from Ricky Polden. Mickey McConnell as well. They need to get him more involved in the game too. Well, he's all about passion and fire, and you know, it's a good thing he brings to his team because it's the energy levels that he wants them to play at. They got a 6-point lead here, just under 3.5 to go in the first half. Allen kicks it out. McConnell pulls up for a tough shot. Can't get the and-one, but he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Spisu gets called for the personal foul. Mickey McConnell, also known as Richard Barton McConnell, from Mesa, Arizona. Spent some time in South America, but also played basketball in Bonn. Just settling into life here in Oldenburg as he makes it 2 for 2. A very explosive, quick ball handler. Bamford gives it up. Puts a lob up, can't get it. Thought he was throwing it to Sean Jones, but was throwing it to Planinic. A pick and pop. Zvu ties another 3. Same result, can't get it. Bamford for the long 2, had his foot on the line. He can't get it. Ricky Polden comes over the rebound. Allen pulls up from 15 feet. Another miss. Back-to-back plays now from both teams. Randolph gives it up. Planinic pulls up from 18. He can't get it in and out. 5 possessions now. Neither team able to get a bucket. Polden takes it in, gives it up to Mihalbasic. Back to Polden. Polden, another miss. We got transition. In transition, gets the contact. Can't make the and-one, but overall, Levi Randolph is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. You can see smart play. Try to go down the middle. He's fouled by Zvu. It looked like Zvu took a shot, but Levi Randolph misses the first free throw. Last season, playing for Sidnigas Avellino in the Basketball Champions League, and just moved over to their Basketball Champions League rivals here in Sardinia. He makes a second free throw. Sassari 8 for 9 from the free throw line already tonight, where Oldenburg 7 for 7. Allen kicks it out. McConnell almost turns it over. Defense gambles, kicks it back. McConnell will pull up for 3. Oh, baby! Sinks it as the assist comes from Allen. Dinamo Sassari try to gamble on the defense, and they've got punished. And a timeout is cool because they've got to talk it over. Dinamo Sassari with 14 fast break points. Oldenburg only has 4, but just shows you Dinamo Sassari really like to get the ball on the break, spread runners wide, but more importantly, it's the big men, the trailers. Everyone makes an effort to get up and down the court.
Try attack, or you stay long in the pick and roll, and you can split. Yes.
Both teams really attempting a few triples tonight, but it's only EWE Baskets Oldenburg who are 4 for 13 right now. Dinamo Sassari 3 for 8. Close game, and this is what you gotta love this Group A. There's a lot of teams that are fairly equal. As we mentioned last week, Dinamo Sassari only lost by 2 points here on the home court. The Pinar Kashiaka, or EWE Baskets Oldenburg, only lost by 3 last week. Good competition we get in this Group A here in the Basketball Champions League. There's a foul. It's on Brian Allen. Just over-aggressive on the defense to try to put some full-court pressure on the Dinamo Sassari ball handlers. In doing so, Dinamo Sassari going to get 2 free throws, and Scott Bamford just try and increase his point tally. Bamford only has 2 points tonight. Well, we thought it was a 3-pointer, but he stepped on the line. He's 1 for 8 from the field. Struggling to get his shot off as he usually likes to, as he makes the first free throw. Scott Bamford last year played his whole professional career in Spain and just making the move over now to Sardinia. He's adjusting to life here in the Basketball Champions League. Allen takes it in, puts up a crazy shot, can't get it. Bamford comes up with a rebound to try and break. Levi Randolph pulls up for 3 transition. Oh, baby! Levi Randolph. And that's how he scored 27 points last week, ladies and gentlemen. This guy really can shoot the ball, and he's not afraid to shoot it in transition. He's up to 10 points tonight already. Dinamo Sassari up to 17 fast break points. There's a foul called on the ground. It's on Scott Bamford. They'll try to bring in Stipcevic. So Bamford doesn't pick up any more personal fouls here in the first half. Second personal foul. It's a good move there. You don't want him to pick up a 3rd foul with under a minute to go here in the second half. Let's get him in early foul trouble, but Brian Allen is going to go to the free throw line for two shots. He makes the first. Well, Brian Allen had a very impressive game last week. Played 33 minutes, scored 21 points. He was 3 for 7 from the perimeter. He really relied a lot on his quickness and his lethal ability to get to the bucket, but more importantly, it's when he penetrates to the basket, draws all in the defenders, which leaves people wide open under the basket and wide open on the perimeter. He makes it 2 for 2 from the free throw line. EWE Baskets Oldenburg 9 for 9 already from the stripe. Throws it down low to Planinic. Backs down, gets the handoff. It looks like there's an offensive foul, and it's an illegal screen called on Planinic. He went for the handoff, he just stepped out. Picks up his first personal foul. Look at that stat. Both teams doing a good job of taking care of the ball. Only 5 and 4 turnovers, both teams. And Mahalbasic Looks for the back down. Planich hasn't been able to guard him. Good cross court. Polden, tough three. Can't get it. Kicks it out. Big, big triple. He can't get it. It's the second three of the night. And with 2 seconds left in the first half, Oldenburg are going to get one more chance. Zvu will inbound it. They go long. Can he keep it alive? No. And it was just a tip. As Oldenburg are going to get it baseline with 0.5 of a second left. This situation, they got to catch and shoot. There's no time for a dribble. They get to Polden, oh, and under, and he makes it. And that is a tough play as he curled the screen, got it right away, shut it off the backboard. And at the end of the first half, Dinamo Sassari have a 3-point lead over the visitors from Germany, EWE Baskets Oldenburg. It's been really exciting stuff here. Both teams really been able to go through the motions and get the best out of their players. Levi Randolph with 10 points already here in the first half. Ricky Polden with 12. EWE Baskets 11 for 21, while Dinamo Sassari 12 for 22. Both teams with 4 triples each. Equal rebounds of 18 a pair. Dinamo Sassari with 11 assists. And also the turnover is not very high either, which shows we were watching some good basketball right now. Both teams really doing a good job of taking care of the ball, making every possession count. So far been exciting stuff. Sean Jones, top scorer with Dinamo Sassari, as already mentioned. There you can see as well, Schwethel just doing the easy stuff with 2 steals. Go a long way because they're able to counterattack on the transition. Jones and Randolph with 12 and 8. My Hatcher pitches in 8 with 2 3-pointers. Ricky Polden, Joe Allen chipping in their numbers as well, but it's been exciting stuff. Well, come back and join us soon.
Sorpresi vincenti e House Sport
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of this Basketball Champions League between EWE Baskets Oldenburg and Dinamo Sassari. It's been an exciting first half as both of these two teams really have started to settle into this game, really showing off what they're capable of. Remember, both of these teams winless in their opening game day one. Dinamo Sassari coming up short with a 2-point loss here on their home court against Pinar Kashiaka. EWE Baskets Oldenburg just losing by 3 in their opening game day. It's been good stuff so far in the first half. You can see already both teams just starting to get out on the break and get into their motions. Ricky Polden and Byram, top scorers for Oldenburg, leading the charge. But right now, Dinamo Sassari, it's been all about Levi Randolph, and not to mention Dr. Jones himself. Ricky Polden for Oldenburg, lethal shooter on the perimeter, really lighting it up. 12 points already tonight, 2 for 3 from the 3. Try to get the ball in his hands as much as possible. Brian Allen, also in his partnership in the backcourt, just too explosive and quick to handle. Dinamo Sassari really doing a good job of getting the ball down to Sean Jones, just dominating in the low block. As we mentioned, Levi Randolph with 10 points. Last week at 27 points in their loss over Pinar Kashiaka. Very explosive and very dominant perimeter player. We just start to get the second half underway. They reverse the ball. Randolph pulls up for a tough 3. Can't get a little bit short, but they get their offensive board. Back to Levi Randolph. Lays it up, but just able to get the shot up before the 24-second shot clock violation. McConnell uses the screen, looks for the lob, puts up an unorthodox shot, but Mihalbasic unable to get the tip back. Dinamo Sassari can break. James. They give it down low. Sean James, he's fouled under the basket by Ricky Polden. Sean Jones is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. It was a nice little play in addition. Just got into the right positioning. He misses the first free throw. Sean Jones as well. Another one last season playing in the Basketball Champions League at Italian rival Siddigas Avellino. Now just really loving life here at Dinamo Sassari. He's got 12 points tonight already, 4 rebounds. Makes a second free throw. Takes it in, kicks it out. Allen in the corner for 3. Oh, baby! Drains a triple, and he cuts it down to a 3-point deficit. Brian Allen with a big three. He's up to 12 points already tonight. Second three of the game. Pulls up from 15, can't get it. Jones can't get the offensive board. And Oldenburg can break. Transitions, fakes the screen, lays it up, and it's a beautiful play by Mickey McConnell. Faked the screen and just able to lay it in with his inside right hand and avoid the block from Sean Jones. Cross-court pass, we got a three in the corner. It's a deep three. Stipčević can't get it. Mihaljević with the board. Allen takes it in, looks for the kick out. They throw it down low. Mihaljević backs down, kicks out. Allen made one three, can't get another. There's a foul on the ground. It's on Schvedum. Just a push in the back. You can see here the kick out. Gave it to Allen. Shut the three. You can see just a little bit of a nudge in the back to Polonara. Puts a pump fake up, kicks it back out. Polonara hasn't made a three tonight, still can't get it. Jones with the offensive board, he kicks it out. We got another triple. Another three missed, another offensive board, another triple. Third time a charm, baby. After three attempts, he's able to get the three-point shot to go. And again, it's that man, Scott Bamforth. Second three of the night. Bamforth up to 10 points already. McConnell crosses it over, looks for Mihaljević, pulls up from 15 feet, in and around, can't get it. Polonara with a rebound. We got a break, transition, another three, Bamforth, no way, oh yes! Scott Bamforth missed a clutch on transition. Got to put a hand up in his face, as he will sink the triples all night long. You can see Stipčević kicks it out to Bamforth, just pulls up for the triple, and it's nothing but net. And Oldenburg got a cool timeout. They need to talk about it, restructure the defense.
Every time when they scored, they play zone D. I know, 2 down is too passive. 2 down, I said yesterday, Flex. 2 down, chest move. Yeah.
It's interesting what he's just made. He's saying every time they score a bucket, they get back into his own defense.
And we need that. You are with your arms open.
You look at the fast break points. Dinamo Sassari, 20 fast break points over EWE Baskets Oldenburg.
And then we have to back defense, okay? Hey, listen to me. Ours now. Hey, stop. Ours in defense, offense, come up. Go, 1, 2, 3, Dinamo.
Well, Oldenburg will bring the ball up. Mihaljević been very quiet. Cross court, gets it to Polden. Spins, nowhere to go. 3 on the shot clock, got to shoot the ball. Puts up a tough shot, can't get it. Good defense, Mihaljević offensive board. Got it by Sean Jones. Backs him down, uses the strength, puts up the pump fake, nowhere to go, double teamed, and it's good defense, and they turn it over. Polonara can't keep it alive. Polonara, yeah, exactly. Did such a good job. Levi Randolph on the defense coming over the double team, but it's a tough pass. It just gives it away. And Oldenburg will have another chance to chip in the lead. Brian Allen goes handoff. We got a three-pointer, sinks it right in the face of the defense, and that is a big three from Schwetham. As he cuts the deficit back to 4. It's his first 3 points of the game. He's already got 7 rebounds. They throw it down low to Jones. Jones backs down, uses the athleticism. Tough shot, doesn't hit anything but the backboard. Look for Mihalbasic, they throw it down low. Gets the handoff of Polden. Nowhere to go. Back to Mihalbasic, cross court. McConnell, Allen, 1-3, gets in and out. Doesn't get it, tough shot. Pulls up for the 3, Stipčević. Oh, baby, up the dribble. Rock Stipčević. Tough three-pointer, but he finally gets it. Polden guarded heavily by Rock Stipčević. Takes it baseline, back to Mihalbasic. Uses the strength, the jump hook, in and out. He can't get it. Sean Jones with a big rebound. And it's a big play for Polonara. He finally gets it to go, and he gets the home crowd going with a triple. As Dinamo Sassari built a 10-point lead. It's his first 3 points of the game. First three-point attempt made out of 4. Makes the contact, but doesn't get the and one. But Mickey McConnell just able to lay it up. Needed to score on that attempt. He's up to 12 points tonight already. There's a foul on the ground. It's on Mihalbasic. You see, goes off, and it's the reaching foul from Mihalbasic. Dinamo Sassari will get possession sideline, and Will Hatcher checks back into the game with Planinic. We've got a still in transition. Schwehel lays up, gets blocked. What hustle showed. It didn't give up on it. And pinned him off the backboard. And Pierre just doing a good job getting back on defense. Not letting Schwethel have the wide open layup. And that's why in basketball you got to go up and dunk it, because if you try to dunk it on the fast break, you got to get fouled. And with people like Pierre chasing you down the court, you know he's going to pin you off the backboard. Pulls up for shot, Stipčević, he's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line for 3 shots. He's fouled by Brian Allen. You can see, loves to pull up for the 3 play off the pick. It was only a slight bit of contact, but it was enough to put him off. And Rock Stipčević is gonna try and make it 3 out of 3. And he just rims it out on the first, and that is tough. You really got to make free throws. Like we said, he was 4 threes for 10 last week in the loss against Pinar Kashiaka. Misses the exact same, a little bit of deja vu, in and out. He's only got 5 points tonight, but I say free throws are so key. You don't want to look back on a game and realize the game didn't go in your favor because of free throws. Finally makes a third time a charm. Kessin checks back into the game. 9-point lead to Dinamo Sassari. The biggest lead they've ever had so far. Down low, easily done. It's a beautiful play as EWE, the Belgian international, just lays it in transition. He's up to 4 points tonight already. Hatcher doesn't use the screen, kicks it out. Polonara made his last three, can't get this one. And Mickey McConnell can have the ball in transition, gives it to Brian Allen. Allen down the middle, makes the contact. Doesn't get the and one, but Polonara fouls him. Brian Allen's gonna go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Took it down the middle. Polonara, all he had to do was stand up still. Fouls Allen, and Allen's gonna go to the free throw line to try and chip into this lead. And DeVecchi checks into the game. Allen makes the first. Ricky Porter comes out of the game as Tata comes back in. Five-point lead to the hosts. And there's an offensive foul. And it looks like the foul's called on Planinic. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but let's just have a look. Not quite sure what Planinic has done, but whether he's flopped to the ground or it was actually him actually causing the prior contact. Mickey McConnell double crossover, takes it in the lane, loses it. Turnover, and Hatcher comes up with a steal. And Sassari can break. Bit of pump fake in transition. Pull it out, good ball movement. And they almost lose it, but Planinic comes back up at a dunk in transition. No, lays it up, and Pierre points at Planinic to say good assist. Allen splits the defense, takes it in, puts up the floater shot. Brian Allen, and he's having a great game tonight. He's now up to 16 points, 3 assists. Takes it in the lane. He has no fear going up against the bigger men. You throw it down low to Planinic. Planinic backs down, uses the strength, in and around, turns it over, and Oldenburg can break. Allen transition, keeps it alive. Gets it back, good transition basketball. Kessin lays it up, and Oldenburg cut it down to a 3-point lead. And Dinamo Sassari gonna have to call timeout because right now it's a bit sloppy. You can see the fast break, good play. Kessin just running the break, able to get it in transition and lay it up off the backboard.
Okay, Marco, take the point, you take Allen.
Sean Jones been a little bit quiet here in the third quarter, but still a top scorer for Dinamo Sassari with 13. Bamford also chipping in 13 points, and Levi Randolph also with 12. And Randolph was a top scorer last week, 27.
When D is the ball, Sean, play opposite block. If attack middle, go behind, and you go strong for take foul. And then defensive, let's go, stay so, very good. 2, 3.
Well, McConnell and Paulding at 12 points, but Brian Allen right now is on fire. Really putting on a show out there with 16. They need to try and get the ball down low to Sean Jones as much as possible. Really try and make him create. Hasn't been able to get in the rhythm that he wants. Remember, he's not the usual back down post player, but sort of the foundation type of player that gets in the right space and just uses the athleticism. Pierre tries to back down, takes it in the lane, dishes it up, can't get it. Back to Jones. Jones down the middle, gives it. He can't get it. Brian Allen will give it to Mickey McConnell. Maybe EWE Baskets Oldenburg can try and run the clock down to get one good shot and stop Dinamo Sassari getting another shot down the other end before the end of the third quarter. They'll try and isolate with Brian Allen on the shot clock. He's fouled on the ground by Pierre. And it will not be free throws. It's only the fourth team foul for Dinamo Sassari. Now Oldenburg will have the last shot of the quarter. Takes it in. Lays it up, but no, he doesn't. Tries a layup and forgets the basketball. Hatcher tries the full court shot, and at the end of the third quarter, it is Dinamo Sassari with a 64-61 lead over the visitors from Oldenburg. It's been exciting stuff here in the third quarter. Both teams really staying in the rhythm of the game and just sort of getting players involved. Players like Brian Allen for Oldenburg stepping up along with the likes Ricky Paulding. It's been a collective effort right now for both teams. Neither team really having a prolific scorer. I'll just show you some stats and highlights. You can see Dinamo Sassari 14 for 27 from 2. EWE Baskets Oldenburg 16 for 31. I think both coaches would be very pleased. Dinamo Sassari was up as many as 10 at one point. Just started to lose the lead a little bit sloppy on their half.
Number 4 is the time to involve Sean. But we cannot spend more than 5 seconds here. We have to go quick. And then we go face down. Hey, D. D from face down.
You can see the offensive board and back to Levi Randolph, just tipping in before the end of the shot clock violation. They need to get the ball in the hands of Sean Jones as much as possible. We start the fourth quarter. As EWE Baskets Oldenburg get the first possession. Lucy kicks it out. Allen pulls up for a tough three. Airballs it. It's probably not the best start they wanted at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Christian Jones, who did not feature at all in the third quarter, just checks into the fourth quarter. Throw it down low. James, all the space on the basket, and one! Sean Jones. Just able to back down his man. He almost lost the ball, but as the defense tried to reach, Jones just time and space, and you cannot leave him that room under the basket because he'll punish you. Tazoo's second personal foul. Jones can't make it a three-point play. Got 15 points tonight already. Thought about the three, finally lets it go, can't get it. Sassari come up with a rebound. Hatcher, three from the corner. Oh, baby! Will Hatcher, third triple of the season, just sinks it right in the face of Tata. And Oldenburg just keep the ball alive still. Christian Jones just makes a little short cameo here in the fourth quarter. Goes back to the bench. Takes it down the middle, kicks it out, goes baseline. Brad Lewson with the floater, can't get it. Kicks it out. Lewson gave up a three, turns it over. But Oldenburg still keep possession. You can see tried to bounce pass down low to Zvu, but couldn't get him. And they turn it over. Poor play. Lewson tried to get it to Brian Allen, but Allen was trying to make a cut to the basket. Brad Lewson unhappy with his play as Mickey McConnell comes back into the game. Hatchet takes it in and around, puts up a tough shot, can't get it. McConnell down in transition. Zvu, he's fouled. They'll go to the free throw line for two shots. Maxime Zvu. Brian Allen checks out of the game, and Ricky Polden comes back in. They need a bit more scoring effort coming from the perimeter. One man to get it from them, Ricky Polden. He makes them both. He cuts it back down to a 6-point lead. Checking back into the game, Scott Bamforth, the hot shot from the perimeter. Polden just almost gets his hand in the passing lane. Big three, can't get it. And Mickey McConnell comes up with a rebound. Polden takes it in, nowhere to go. We got a shot from 15, can't get it. Dinamo Sassari get the rebound. Tries to take it baseline, nowhere to go. Gets a kick out in the lane, nobody stepped out. Oh baby, Sean Jones lays it up. Somebody please stop Dr. Jones. Up to 17 points tonight, 7 for 11 from the field. Polden, bit of shake and bake, takes it in the lane, puts it off the backboard. Beautiful play by Ricky Polden. He's up to 14 points tonight, 6-9 from the field, and that was a tough shot. We break down transition. Tada. Oh, they get called for an unsportsmanlike foul. And this is silly from Dinamo Sassari. They come up with the foul. I think Tada made more of a meal than he needed to, but either way, EWE Baskets Oldenburg are going to get 2 free shots, and they'll get possession back afterwards. Carson Tada makes the first. German guard who spent his whole professional career in some big name teams in Germany. He makes them both, but 28 years of age, veteran player in his prime. Throw it down low. Halbasic hasn't scored yet in the second half, and what a way to score your first 2 points in the second period. He's been extremely quiet, started the game off well. He's now 4 for 7 from the field. It's a beautiful spin to the baseline. 2-point lead to Dinamo Sassari. Takes it in, nowhere to go. 4 on the shot clock, puts up a shot, can't get it. And Oldenburg have a chance to tie the game up. Bolden pulls up, and it's an offensive foul. Legal screen set from Halbasic. You can see, yeah, he's not attempting, just, I don't know, it's careless play. What was he thinking? First of all, Ricky Polden didn't use the screen, but there's no need for Halbasic to go out and knock him out, because when they had a chance to get a good shot, they turned the ball over. Three in the corner from Pierre, doesn't get it. And Oldenburg have another chance with 5 minutes to go to tie the game up here in the fourth quarter. They go down low to Halbasic, scored his last bucket. He's gonna back down against Dr. Jones. Kicks it out, Tada kicks it out. We got a 3 in the corner. Oldenburg can take the lead, and they do just that. EWE Baskets Oldenburg with Schvedum just drains a 3. And they got a 1-point lead. It's the second 3 of the night, 6 points up already. Stipčević, Pierre, they turn it over again, and Oldenburg can break. Wide open, gives up a 3, pulls up from 10, can't get it. Jones with a big rebound. Transition, kicks it out, down low to Sean Jones. Jones wants the handoff, pulls up from 18 feet. Oh, baby! Levi Randolph, Mr. Reliable. When you need a basket, you know who to give it to, and that's Levi Randolph. Oldenburg gonna call timeout as they go back down by 1. Brian Allen still top scorer right now for Oldenburg with 16. Other players just chipping in some points like Ricky Polden. Halbasic now with only 6. 8 points started the first half. The first quarter actually was 6, but Sean Jones top scorer for Dinamo Sassari with 17 and 7 rebounds. 3 rebounds short of a double-double.
Hey, Will, 2 fouls. If we miss, we are on 50. On 50. You play defense on the point and you on the back. We got 2 fouls.
Well, we get the fourth quarter underway. Oldenburg down by 1. Just under 4 minutes to go. Corner, Polden gives up a 3, puts up the floater. Ricky Polden, tough shot. Took it baseline, just put up the floater. And Oldenburg go back up by 1. Ricky Polden now 16 points, 7 for 10 from the field. Reliable takes it down, puts up a floater of his own. He can't get it. Levi Randolph just coming short. Down low, Mihalbicic lays it up, and Oldenburg take a 3-point lead all of a sudden. And Dinamo Sassari have to call timeout. It was only just 30 seconds ago they were up by 1 in the previous timeout, and this game has changed very quickly.
Will, we play 2 up in this way. Will with the ball. Levi starts in this position. Rock is here. We go
See how equal this game has been. Both teams with 31 rebounds apiece. I mean, it's just been an unbelievable game of basketball to watch. Dinamo Sassari have led for the majority of the game, and they're just being tested right now here in the latter stage of the fourth quarter. Oldenburg never threw in the towel, just kept going back at them. You can see just 4 more points in the paint. Not a lot that separates these two teams, really.
And no problem, okay? Let's go. We go, diamond, 2, in the 5, okay?
And Oldenburg just show a little bit of full court pressure. Sassari just able to break it down. Will Hatchett just lucky not to get away with a travel. One shot, they get a tough shot, a poor shot there from Dinamo Sassari. Oldenburg should just start to believe in themselves now. This will be a big road victory for them. Tata gets the pick and roll, kicks it out to Schwetham. He's had 2 big threes in this game. McConnell puts up the floater, can't get it. Sassari come up with a defensive rebound. Randolph is fouled on the ground. It's going to be, I believe, a baseline possession to Dinamo Sassari. Dinamo Sassari going to have possession sideline with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. It's been an excellent game to watch. Kicks it out. We got a 3 in the corner. Stipčević. Oh, big 3. Can't get it. And Oldenburg, with under 2 minutes to go, we're up by 3. It's a big play for them. Connell almost turns it over, keeps it alive. Randolph got him. Ricky Polden. Polden in transition. And oh, it's a big block, but they tip it back in. Ricky Polden, what a tip back, because as it looked like Levi Randolph just did enough to block Mihalbicic, Ricky Polden just tips it in to give him a 5-point lead with a 1.5 minutes to go. There's a foul on the ground. And the foul's on Mihalbicic. Just does a very hard foul on Scott Bamforth. It's only the 4th team foul. You can see there first reaching from McConnell. The foul's actually on McConnell. It's not on Mihalbasic. Randolph tries to isolate, kicks it out, gets it to Jones. Jones got to make a move. He kicks it out. Three from Polonara, tough three, can't get it. And Oldenburg come up with a big rebound with over a minute to go. Holden, time, space, down low to Mihalbasic. Backs down, gets double teamed, he kicks it out. Tied up, big three. Oh, baby! Hits the big three. And EWE Baskets Oldenburg, only a few minutes ago, down by 10. All of a sudden, just come back into this game and have hit some lethal triples as they have an 8-point lead with less than a minute to go here in the fourth quarter. It's been an unbelievable turnaround.
Okay, we have Scott, we have Rock.
Dinamo Sassari have only themselves to blame.
Sean and Jack, this situation.
Really, they had a 10-point lead. Couldn't contain it. Just silly shots and turnovers, play after play.
Taking shot. And then we
EWE Baskets Oldenburg took their time, just slowly came back into this one.
Now trap also Jack. So 4 and 5 trap each.
Both teams have been fairly equal throughout this game. Dinamo Sassari been leading for the majority of it. It just seems like EWE Baskets Oldenburg just been more clinical when they've needed to be. I mean, that is a big, big three at the end. I mean, it does not get any bigger than that. Carsten Tada could have just made the shot that everyone will say that'll be all she wrote. Pulls up for the triple. Odds is down the other end. And all of a sudden, we're back to a 5-point game. Sassari have to get a steal here. And Oldenburg just do a good job of getting the ball over. McConnell tries to crossover. And there's a foul on the ground. Which means now Dinamo Sassari going to have to foul the ball as soon as he gets in, because with only 21 seconds left in the game, down by 5. They need to get Oldenburg to the free throw line to make a miss. Got a foul. And they foul. And Schwetham made 2 big three-pointers. The first one to give them the lead that they needed for so long in the game. The foul's on DeVecchi. Got a foul as soon as they get it in. Got a foul. Mihalbasic, he's fouled by Jones. He's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Oh, big shot. Rashid Mihalbasic misses the first free throw. Well, the first few plays of this game, they really were throwing the ball down low to him. He's been quiet throughout the majority of this game, but he's got to make this free throw. Misses them both, and Dinamo Sassari got to get a shot up. And the foul. It's a bit of a silly play because now Scott Bamford is going to go to the free throw line. Only 13 seconds left. And correction, it's not team foul, so Sassari going to have possession sideline. They turn it over, transition, dunks the ball. And Dinamo Sassari, we talked about them being their own enemies. Randolph, he'll pull up for a 3, a little short. Well, ladies and gentlemen, EWE Baskets Oldenburg have made a very impressive comeback to earn their first victory here in the Basketball Champions League as they come up 83 76 victors over their host, Dinamo Sassari. The Sardinians were leading for the majority of the game, but just made some silly turnovers at the end. But all credit to EWE Baskets Oldenburg for coming back into this one and not giving up and fighting to the end. These two teams, nothing really separated them other than the end, the fact that Oldenburg were just more clinical. They made the big shots, they made the big plays, and they made Dinamo Sassari pay. But the problem now for Dinamo Sassari is now its first two games of the regular season of the Basketball Champions League were both played on their home court. Last week it was Pinar Kasiaka, and this week it's Oldenburg, and it's 2 defeats. Life does not get any easier in the Basketball Champions League, because next week they travel to Spain where they play against UCAM Murcia. Like we said, there wasn't a lot in it. Both teams fairly equal in this game, percentage-wise and shots up within the perimeter. But I mean, this was just a big game, and I think it was lights out on all she wrote. Carsten Tata just hit the big three at the end. There you can see Schwethel with 14 rebounds, Ricky Polden with 18 points. I mean, that is a big, big number of rebounds to get in the Basketball Champions League game. Well, they'll be very happy because they're going back to Germany with their first win in the competition. And next week they host favorites Pinar Kasiaka. Sean Jones, top scorer for Dinamo Sassari, 17. Bamford was 16, and Levi Randolph, who had 27 last week, was a little quiet in this game. It was very, very impressive. Oldenburg now pick up the first victory. They're 1-1. You can see Dinamo Sassari, Hapoel Holon, and Juventus Utena all winless in their first two games here in Group A of the Basketball Champions League. AS Monaco, business as usual, making clean work of their first two games. It's going to be very interesting to see when they go up against Pinar Kasiaka and UCAM Murcia, for that matter as well. It's a very, very exciting group we got here. Two very, very strong teams and a couple of other teams where there's not a lot in it between them. Very, very equal. So it'll be very interesting to see how they finish the regular season here in the Basketball Champions League. We'll just show you some highlights from the game because it was such an exciting game to watch. Both teams played some very impressive basketball. You can see Stipčević just pulling up the three in transition, gets the screen, just lets it go. He had a sequence where he got fouled on the three, but kicking it out to Polonara, he made his first triple of the game finally after 4 attempts. You can see. And in transition, the big block from Levi Randolph. And the offensive foul called on Planinic. I'm not quite sure what he got called for, but probably initiated the original contact. Pierre just laying it up off the backboard. Sean Jones just showing the ability to back down. You can't leave him any space as he gets the M1. He was a little bit quiet in the second half because he started the game on fire. The big man he used to play for Sidnigas Avellino. A big three from Will Hatcher. 3 threes for the night. What a play in transition. Halbasic, beautiful spin baseline, lays it up off the reverse layup. Levi Randolph with the catch and shoot off the handoff, one dribble. You see, just put the ball on the floor, pulled up. And that is a top scorer's move. Ricky Polden with the floater. And a nice 1-2, and just when you thought the Levi Randolph able to get over and almost pull the little block off, Polden's just able to tip it back in. And this was the big three from Tata. Oh, she wrote, good night. McConnell just fouled on the ground. And this was careless. Turned it over, transition dunk. And that was the ball game. He was just pulling his shirt out. She was lucky that he didn't get called for a foul. And that will be all she wrote tonight here in Sardinia. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week for Game Day 3 in the Basketball Champions League. But for now, it's good night and see you soon.